Hey guys, yeah, I'm off early today. Basically, they gave us VTO. I'll talk about that in a minute. But I wanted to take this opportunity to give you a bit of a room tour, the last room tour for 2023. It's not going to be, extensive and everything like before. It's just going to show, I'm just going to show you, some things that have been added on, some things that are remaining the same and stuff, but not too extensive. So without further ado, let's look into the room tour here. And as you can see right off the bat, it may look like not much has changed, and that is true. But I will say that some of the things that have been added, for example, is the ultimate April O'Neil figure from NECA that I got at my old Walmart job. So got that. That's one of the things that got added on, if you will. Then of course I got my zip ornament, which I did put on the tree last year, but I'm not going to do that this year. I've kind of done the same thing with those ornaments of the ponies right there. The most of the three of the main seven, if you will, because of the fact that, hey, I don't want, my mom, I don't want the tree to be overstuffed with MLP ornaments over the traditional ornaments we have. But yeah, that's one of the things that got added though, and it's kind of been added to the room. The NECA figure of April, and then of course my ornament of Zip, you know, basically Princess Zip, if you will, Zip Storm. I think that's what she's named. Yeah, Zip Storm. Uh, Down here, not really much has changed, as much. The only thing that did change, I should say, and I think I mentioned this in the last time I did a room tour, is that these plushes here, these babies here, these plushes, you know, these fourth dimension official plushes, if you will, they used to be up there in the closet, and I decided I was going to switch them out, and that's what I done, and I put the other plushes that were there originally. I put those plushes up here that you could see. I put those up there, kind of, out of sight for a bit, you know, kind of put them up there, and makes it a lot easier and stuff in the long run. But like I said, not really much has changed off of that. Not really much has changed with the exception of those when it comes to the bed, and of course the addition of some new plushes that were sent to me thanks to Frank Hill as of late. And everything. And of course, this Big Amy one, this Big Amy plush, I got at the Apricot Fiesta. But yeah, not really much has changed too much. I mean, everything else you can see here is pretty much the same. My Covenant of Primus there, Big Twilight right there. And then right there, let me see if I can get up there real quickly without any incident. Right here we have Cover Girl. This is from the Classified series of G.I. Joe by Hasbro. Got to give a shout out to Michael Mercer, because he did an overview on it. He did an overview on it, and it got my attention. I was like, okay, I have to get that, and then I have to get that basically, and that's what I did. Then up here, I got my Dark Magician placemat, and everything that they were selling at my old Target job. Then of course my MLP G5, Sunny, Izzy, and Hitch, and then of course my Rainbow Power figures of Celestia, Luna, and Crystal, and Cutie Mark Magic one of Rarity over there. Then, of course, the issue 292 cover for Sonic the Hedgehog when it was under the Archie license that never got published. So that's there. And then, of course, I got my Ironhide Studio 86 right there, if you will. And then I got my Move Robotnik, my other classified series of Lady J and Scarlet right there. In fact, I'll move Robotnik someplace else so I can kind of see Lady J there. Let's see where I can place him. I'll figure it out later. Maybe I'll just place him right there for right now. But like I said, got them and all that. Got my adult collectible, and that's what it says. It says for adult collector only. It says it right there. Harley Quinn right there. And then, of course, my Tonkanator, which is basically a crossover collab of Tonka and Hasbro, celebrate Tonka and Transformers, I should say, to celebrate Tonka's anniversary. It's basically Devastator and the Constructicons repainted and all that, Then I got Slug down here. Yeah, I got Sludge down here as well. And underneath him, I got my Street Fighter Transformers right there. Two of them, actually. I got two of the Street Fighters. I got both of them, basically, of, you got Ken and Chun-Li, and then below it you got Ryu and M. Bison, basically in the form, if you will, of like Optimus Prime and Megatron, and then in the forms of, Hot Rod and RC, which is Ken and Chun-Li. Okay, so besides those things, I should say, we got my PS5 that got added, of course. I talked about that. As well as these Power Ranger DVDs sets that were sent to me by Frank Hill. And then over here, I got my Bose SoundLink. Big shout out to Black Nerd Comedy, Andre Meadows, for recommendation on that. I got that one there. And then, of course, all my G5 figures, my other G5 figures are right here, like a Zip, Izzy, and Sunny up there. And then here I have all of them, even including Jazz Hooves. I got Jazz Hooves, which was mostly like a Walmart exclusive, I think. And then, of course, I had to get Misty. Got Misty Bright Dawn in both variants, if you will, of both sizes. Along with Opaline Arcana and Sunny down there as well. And then, of course, a group one right there below it. And then, of course, all the other ones right here that you can see, if you will. So, and then, of course, my big one I got from Target right there. And yeah, basically not really much has changed, if you will. I got my blue ice mic out now. I keep it out, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I don't put it in the box anymore. So that's the other thing. So those are basically some of the things that have changed in the room. Like I said, not much has changed, with a few things, added here and there, changed here and there, and all that. Not really much. Like over here, this used to be some of these movies. Now it's just a bunch of my books and stuff right here, so yeah, basically, again, not really much has really changed, too extensively. Nothing has changed too extensively, as you can see down here as well. Some books and stuff added, and comics, pretty much. But yeah, not really much has changed as far as, like I said, the stuff I have. Again, got my Sonic comics organized right here and everything, along with some that still have to be organized, but those are mostly like duplicates and specials and stuff. And of course, I got my Optimus Prime I got from my job at Target. Goes my Minnie Mouse, Spike, and all that. Just pretty much everything stayed the same. From the last time I did the room tour. As you could see, pretty much everything stayed the same, if you will. But yeah, I just wanted to give you this room tour, not too extensive. Let me know what your thoughts are.